Never did I think hip hop go this far. Never did I think I see Diddy behind bars or Kells with penitentiary scars. The man that is it going too far back? Jeans an industry rat. Facts. And that's 100 on Pyro. You'll be trapped like Pac to go viral. Gene saw the nuts of Ja Rule at the freak off and Diddy too. Butt plug shopper, freak door stopper. Nigga, you don't know if you a criminal or cop, but you next to be locked. As Keefy D telling on yourself on Vlad TV. Dumb nigga, you're right. You never be me. And I never be you too. Telling on YouTube. Yo, yeah, yo, man. Joe, man. Joe. This is a low down, dirty shame. Man. Now I know why in Alabama State they used to call Gene Rat. Ask anybody that went to school with him in Alabama State. They used to call him Rat. That was his name, Rat. Now I know why his name is Rat. Because he's a low down, dirty rat. Gene is the lowest of the low, bro. That nigga's the scum in the tub. He is the gum under your shoe. That nigga is the worst. I mean, the complete worst. Lord have mercy, bro. This dude is the worst. Aaron, good looking. Yo, yo, man. Y'all can take my word for it or not. I have never, ever lied to y'all. This light in the back is distracting me a little bit. Yeah, I have never lied to y'all, right? Everything under the moon, everything under the sun. Gene is now working with Suge Knight, y'all. And I know the enemy of my enemy is supposed to be my friend. But Reggie, could you even believe that, Reggie? Reggie, I guarantee you, you would never even be messing with Diddy. Reggie, I know you got that much integrity that you would never even be messing with Diddy. This dude Gene is over there feeding Suge Knight information, right? False information. They coming up with a narrative trying to jam Diddy up. I no longer believe that Diddy had anything to do with Tupac being killed. All that he put $1 million in on it. All that is a lie. All that is a lie. All that is a alibi to cover up the people that really killed Pop. That I'm not going to get into now. I'm going to save that for a minute for the next one. Right? Yo. Man. Before I get into that, let me show y'all. The same gang dudes hit me up. They said Gene is no founder of the same gang. Niggas they getting tired of Gene out here, yo. Yo. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Right here, right? Hold on. Look, right? I don't know if y'all can see this. Hold on. Let me show you. This is the same game right here, right? Gene ain't in none of the pictures with these dudes, right? This is the same game right here. Gene's not in one picture. These are all dudes from New York, from Harlem. This is the same game. Gene is not no founder of the same game, right? Now they reached out to me. They said, this is the same game. Gene did not start no same game. Tell him I bet he cannot show no pictures before 1991. And cannot show no pictures after 95 with us, right? He is a fraud. The same game is a family. He came around 90. St. Louis ass nigga, right? He is not a part of the same game. Well, he was a part of it. He is not a founder of the same game. Tell Gene to show y'all pictures of him in the same gang before 90. Before 90. Since he's the founder and he started it, tell him to show y'all pictures from before 1990, before he came around to New York. These pictures right here, as you can see, where's Gene at? Where's Gene at? And I'm going to do y'all one better. And I'm going to drop it in the chat. I just dropped the link in the chat so y'all can have reference. Okay? Now that's first things first, right? Now, let's get to the feature presentation because I'm not going to make this a long and drawn out one, right? I swear to my dead father, right? Not that I need to, because y'all know I ain't no cat. Suge Knight told me himself personally that Gene told him that information about Corey. Now, I don't know if he wanted me to say it or not. He didn't tell me don't say nothing. So I'm sure he didn't care, right? But Suge has been talking to Suge Knight. Do you understand how foul that is? I guarantee you, Reggie will never be messing with Diddy. Never. Never. He got too much integrity to be messing with Diddy. I doubt it highly that you will find Reggie, no matter how mad and upset that he is with Suge, would you find him messing with Diddy? I doubt it. I doubt it. Right? Now, Suge told me himself that Gene told him that information about Corey, right? Now, they playing a game here. I don't know why they trying to jam up Corey. And Suge came out and did this video talking about, oh, Corey's giving money to Keefy D's son for Keefy D. I reached out to Keefy D's son. Y'all remember when he hit me before and we was going to do the show, right? But we never did it, right? I reached out to him on everything. He don't even know who Corey is. So Gene is either lying to Suge or Suge is creating a narrative to try to put, to try to get Diddy wrapped up in the Tupac thing. And I'm telling y'all, I got several reasons now to believe Diddy ain't got nothing to do with the Tupac, the hit on Tupac. Remember, that all came from Keefy D telling that story, right? Right? Now, did Diddy dislike Pac? I believe that could be true. But did Diddy get Pac killed? I doubt that. I doubt that 100%. I will save that for later. I will save it for later. I'm going to save it for later, and I'm going to break it down to y'all to show y'all that Pac didn't get killed by no goddamn Diddy. I'm going to save it for later, but y'all know me. Now, I may have said in the past, oh, Diddy, the hit was on Tupac because he got paid, because he offered Keefy D the money. Hold on. He got offered $1 million and all that stuff. And Keefy D and them, they was a hit and all that. I believe that because of stuff that I was being told, right? But as time goes on, more information presents itself and you get to see things from a different view, right? Now, the fact that Suge Knight is out here saying that Corey, if you get the wind of this, reach out to me and I'll prove to you for a fact that Gene is setting that whole shit up with Suge. He's feeding Suge that narrative. He's feeding Suge that narrative. I'm telling you. Why? Because Diddy's coming home and that nigga shook. Scared to death, scared to look. Corey, if you reach out to me, I will prove to you that Gene is behind Suge Knight coming up with this narrative that you giving Keefy D's son money and giving Keefy D and no money. Keefy D's son said for a fact, Corey, he don't even know you. He never heard of you until that shit came out Suge's mouth, saying that you was giving them money. They are trying to create a narrative to try to connect you and Diddy to the Tupac shit by connecting y'all to Keefy D. It's all lies. It's all lies. Keefy D's son Dev said he don't even know who the hell Corey is. And Suge is getting played by Gene Deal telling him all this Corey stuff, right? Now, remember, I showed y'all the video with Unique, Mecca Audio, and Gene bringing up Corey name and Wolf and some guy named L when they was a part of Butt Naked and Gene, I mean, Unique is telling him, yo, man, stop saying dudes' names. Stop saying dudes' names, right? Gene is dry snitching, throwing they names out there to try to put the police on them, right? Gene is foul. So Gene is over here talking to Suge, telling Suge information so Suge could go out there and say it. Now Suge done said it on the Art of Dialogue, right? And now he's saying it on Tasha K, right? Let me give my disclaimer here. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, because I'm criticizing, comment, news reporting, I'm doing news reporting, researching the Tupac case, right? Comment, news reporting, teaching scholarship, fair usage of use permitted by the copyright statute that may otherwise be infringing non-profit educational personal use tips in a balance in favor of fair use, right? Let me put up my disclaimer right there. Show y'all we under fair use, right? Now, I know for a fact that Gene is behind this whole Corey thing, right? Not only because Suge told me that Gene told him that, right? So, more recently, DJ, good looking for the cash app. Appreciate you, brother. Now, look, under fair use, right here, look. Gene is playing a dirty game, yo. He's scared to death Diddy coming home, right? So, right here on the Danza project, right? Gene just did an interview with them, right? And he brings up the Corey thing, right? Again, trying to act like Suge just pulled Corey out of the air and just all of a sudden he know who Corey is. If you go listen to the Art of Dialogues interview with Suge Knight, talks about the title is Suge reveals shocking information in Diddy's case or something like that. It's the second to last video that Art of Dialogue posted on Suge, and Suge is talking about Corey, right? Now, when I seen that, I spoke to Suge, and I'm like, nigga, you was talking to Gene. And he said, motherfucking right. Right? So Gene is sitting there feeding him that, right? So they are collectively trying to create a narrative to get Diddy indicted on the in the Keefy D case. But if the feds or anybody try to connect Keefy D with that because of this information here, they're gonna catch another L because it's a fucking lie. Gene is creating a narrative working with Suge. Can y'all believe Gene is? I understand he hate Diddy for whatever reason, because Diddy never did nothing to him. He always got his money, this, that, and third. But can you believe this crab? This crab rat is working with Suge Knight, bro. So, listen to what he says right here, right? This is on the Danza Project, right? Listen to what Gene says. This nigga's foul.
People start talking and be like the other day, somebody called, yo, Gene, Suge just missed Corey Jacobs. He just mentioned that. I heard you say that 2 years ago. Yeah, you told the whole story. People gonna come out and they gonna start talking. Wait till you see. Wait till this boy go to jail. And how many stories come up. Yo, G, Suge just missed Corey Jacobs. He just mentioned that. I heard you say that 2 years ago. Yeah, you told the whole story. People gonna come out and they gonna start talking. Wait till you see.
Right? Now, have you heard that? I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, right? Gene says, yo, Gene, Suge Knight just mentioned Corey Jacobs. Man, you talked about that 2 years ago. Nigga, stop it. Stop it, Gene. You told him to say that. That's a fact. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. Gene, you asked Suge, did he tell me that you told him that? Nigga. Right? So he told him that bullshit. And Suge is running with it, trying to get Diddy jammed up. Why? I'll get to that another day. I'll get to that another day. Diddy ain't got nothing to do with Suge. I mean, with Tupac getting shot up in Vegas. All that shit is in-house. All that is in-house. Corey, goddamn, don't even know Keefy D's son. Corey is not giving Keefy D's son no money. And if Keefy D's son wasn't at work right now, I would bring him on. And I'll probably bring him on later to bring him on to show y'all he don't even know who the Corey is. When that interview dropped and they accusing him of giving Keefy D's son money, that nigga like, yo, who the hell is that? I don't even know this guy. Right? Now, here go the new one. I'm still under fair use here. Now, Tasha K, she got an interview right now with Suge Knight, right? And Suge Knight is talking about Corey. Yo, these niggas is playing a different type of game, bro. These dudes is playing a different type of game, bro. Listen to this.
GBP's attorney shot me up off the bed like you shaking me down. Bitch ass motherfucker, I can't get shit down. A bully ain't getting bullied. I'm not a bully because I choose not to be a bully. I can't do nothing else. I'm not to be a fuck up. So this clown ass, weird ass attorney sent me paperwork saying, hey, I know you don't want to be in the county jail. See, this is the difference. Most people don't know. I'm in prison. I got my own TV, got my own music. That goes, they pay out there. I don't even know who fucking Corey was. Corey Jacobs, who was that? So this is a lawyer. He got me. Well, Corey Jacobs is getting the money for Puppy, but they don't want him to tell on Puppy. And I said, that's too much information for me. Well, he giving the money for us. Do you need anything? Only thing I need from this Corey motherfucker right now, only thing I need from whoever you want to name, regardless Puppy, regardless TPD, only thing I need is to sit down in the room. I don't need shit. Y'all cross the line of the gangster shit. And at the same time, if you think you're going to bully me, I'm talking to you, you punk ass lawyer. Now I'm saying this. If you subpoena me, like I sent the message back, you subpoena me against my will, take me out this prison cell, I can't go do my lawyer. Disrespect. They goes, they pay out there. I don't even know who fucking Corey was. Corey Jacobs was that. So this is a lawyer. He got me. Well, Corey Jacobs getting the money for Puppy, but then I can't put on expensive lotion and use expensive soap. With my own Pro Plug t-shirts and my own, Nike socks. What? So, you think that's how I was Corey Jacobs who was back. So this is a lawyer. He got me. Well, Corey Jacobs is getting the money for Puffy, but they don't want him to tell on Puffy. And I said, that's too much information for me. Well, he giving the money for us. Do you need anything? Only thing I need from this Corey motherfucker right now, only thing I need from whoever you want to name, regardless Puffy, regardless QPD, only thing I need is to sit down in the room. I don't need shit. Y'all cross the line.
Now, where the hell did Suge find out about Corey from? From Gene. Now they creating this whole narrative that Corey is giving Keefy D and no money because Corey is getting money from Diddy. And so they trying to yo, bro, that nigga Gene is the worst type of nigga, bro. He is the worst type of nigga, bro. This nigga is sitting there working with Suge Knight to create a narrative to try to keep Diddy in jail, my nigga, by trying to connect him to the Tupac shit. Yo, bro. Who did Suge say that? Wasn't he just on Reggie about that? Wasn't they just blaming Reggie on that? Before that, wasn't they just blaming Snoop about it? Right? Now it's Corey. Why you think the goalposts keep getting moved? Why you think the goalposts keep getting moved? Because Pac wasn't killed by nobody on the East Coast. Pac was killed by niggas on the West Coast. You want to know why? Because he was leaving. Go look at Virginia Slim's interview. He was leaving. Go look at Gobi's interview. He was leaving. I can name 100 other people, right? Trust me when I tell y'all. Gene is out here playing a nasty game. And the fact that he stooped so low to link up with Suge to try to create this narrative to jam Diddy up is horrible. And y'all keep messing with this dude. Choke no joke, I'm gone, baby.